Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we have ultimately enjoyed watching this interview that you've had with our dear guest.
Exactly.
I think it was wonderful, and it was hopefully very helpful for a lot of people out there who's watching.
Ultimate adventure to space, and he is giving an open invitation for everyone to come actually and try out their courses, and anyone that actually has any experiences. And it's beautiful to actually know about space, about the stars and the galaxies and everything.
Which is a great gesture out of him to, if someone wants to out there get to know how everything works out, you know? So that's a good thing. Now, going on to collecting art pieces, whether it were paintings, rugs, or cushions, she believes that one day those pieces will find a place that reflects their beauty as well as value. She always actually tells herself that if she weren't specialized in media as well as marketing, she would have become an interior designer, thoughtful to each piece she finds, as each item for her perspective complements the others.
Amazing. Now, despite the fact that she often been complimented for her unique artistic sense, she gets bored easily. So she always prefer to stay away from clothes, furnitures, and other things. So let's see this great report, and we'll be right back for more at Good Morning Kuwait.
Good morning, Kuwait. This is Haneen Almunayes, the owner of this shop. Well, this place has heritage, and it's unique by its own, and it has a really nice story to tell. It's used to be a concept that the government has created for the expats in Kuwait with a certain caliber. They have done this housing, to be honest, for them to be inhabited. But the thing is, the project somehow got neglected because the expat prefer to be within their own friends and families, which is not located in the heart of Kuwait. Hence, the licensing of housing turned to be a business license, if I would say, and this is how the shape has been transformed since then. Well, I would say I'm a marketeer person at heart and an advertising girl ever since I started. And I have, let's take it back when I finished my college. I was specialized in advertising. I would say mass communication, under which comes television and radio, and I had a minor in business administration. So I had these two as an academic knowledge, but when I came to the field of this business, I was one of the really little people who have joined one of the most reputable advertising agency worldwide, and I was really lucky to have stepped into that world. And this is where I came to mix my academic background and knowledge with the actual field. To be honest, I started my own business with a different kind of concept. It was a store for kids. That was when I became a mom, and I saw the need for the kids to have this colorful, playful pieces that we used to grow up wearing them when we were children, as opposed to what's been in the market. So this is where how I started with a kids store, and then this place have been a coincidence to the first dream. That was when we used to do a pop-up here and there. The people used to compliment the way I look, the way I wear. They start asking me, do you sell these pieces? Do you have a booth here selling these pieces? And I'm like, no, this is my own style, and I have this from XYZ countries. And when I saw the repeated question about the way I look, then my partner turned to me and she's like, is it time to have our own second store for women's wear? And I was like, well, let's test that first and see the demand. So I made that on purpose, that wherever I have a pop-up for my kids store, I make sure that I wear from these brands that I used to deal with across abroad Kuwait. And for let's say for a year. And then after that, I took the decision to open this business. Me and my partner are just like, you know, the car and the fuel, that we complete each other, to be honest. I come from a marketing and advertising background, and she comes from product development and let's say the backbone for the data and the product development. And when I ever want to ask about a certain, let's say, graph or something, click a button, she would give you all the reports that's needed to cover all the SWOT that we need to cover. To stand out from the crowd, you have to have your own unique items or let's say exclusive line that you cannot find elsewhere. Because if you deal with brands, 10 of other competitors can bring the same brand. You know what I mean? So what makes you stand out from the crowd is that exclusive brand that you do for yourself, and no one can find it except for your store. And this is where we started in my other store, which is the kids store, doing the National Day theme clothing line with a collaboration of one of most of reputable kids stores, because we always care about the quality, the timeless pieces that can live forever, and the style that you can wear it not only for the occasion of the national days, but all year long, you know what I mean? Well, walking in malls or any shopping stores, you would see most of the display or the vitrines, they kind of look the same. It's a splash of neutral colors, and this is where I believe our concept, be it the kids store or the ladies' women's wear, is where you splash colors and happy vibes, and mixing the patterns in a way that makes you unique, different, stylish, not very local, but more of a European kind of sense of style. This is where we sense the customers is more appealed to, and this is where we always hear that, oh my God, I always keen to have something like this in Kuwait. I used to see this in Madrid, or I see this in Paris, and I see this XYZ in Italy, but I never knew that it exists in Kuwait. So yeah, that what makes the colors and the uniqueness of mixing patterns is where makes you stand out.